It is often said that the heart of Africa beats in the soul of every African, regardless of where they stand in the world. Ibrahim Traoré, in his profound words, reminds us of a truth that transcends borders and time. You left Africa, but Africa never left you. This is a powerful statement that speaks to the enduring connection we as Africans have with our homeland. It speaks to the rhythm of the drum that continues to echo in our hearts even when we are miles away. It speaks to the land that nurtured us, the people who shaped us, and the stories that live within our blood. When we leave Africa, we don't just leave behind a piece of land. We leave a part of ourselves. But Africa never leaves us, no matter where we go or how far we travel. It follows us in our dreams, in our memories, and in the very way we see the world. The sights, the sounds, the smells of Africa, they are imprinted in our minds and in our spirits. From the towering mountains of the east to the vast savannas of the south, from the bustling markets to the quiet villages, we carry Africa with us. In every corner of the world we may find ourselves, we hold our culture, our languages, and our traditions close to our hearts. But it's not just the landscapes, the food, or the music that stays with us. It's the values of community, resilience, and hope. It's the Ubuntu spirit, the deep understanding that I am because we are. It's the unbreakable bond that ties us together as one, no matter where we are. This is Africa's gift to the world. Africa has a way of shaping us. It teaches us to stand tall in the face of adversity, to rise from our challenges, to find joy in the simple things, and to never forget where we came from. These lessons are not bound by geography. They are passed down from generation to generation, woven into the fabric of who we are. And no matter how far we wander, these lessons will never abandon us. In the diaspora, we are often told to assimilate, to blend in, to forget our roots for the sake of fitting in, but we know that we cannot and will not abandon the essence of Africa. We carry it within us as a badge of honor, as a testament to our resilience, our culture, and our identity. We don't just live in the world, we shape it with the values we inherited from Africa. There are moments when we find ourselves longing for the familiar sounds of our mother tongue, the laughter of our families, or the warmth of the African sun. In those moments, we remember that Africa is not a place, it is a spirit, a heartbeat that continues to pulse within us. We are never truly far from home, because home is not just a physical place, it is a part of who we are. And so we live out the truth that Ibrahim Traoré shared with us. Yes, we may leave Africa in body, but Africa never leaves us. It lives in the way we speak, the way we move, the way we love, and the way we dream. As we go forth into the world, let us carry Africa with pride. Let us continue to share its beauty, its strength, and its wisdom with the world. Because no matter where we are, Africa lives in us, and through us, it will continue to live on for generations to come. When we leave Africa, we might physically travel far and wide, crossing oceans, exploring new lands, and settling in foreign places. But no matter how far we roam, the bond we share with our homeland remains unshaken. Africa is not merely a place we once called home. It is woven into the very fabric of who we are. It lives in our memories, our identity, and our sense of belonging. The landscapes, the people, the stories, they stay with us, embedded deep within our hearts. The spirit of Africa transcends borders and time. It's not just the physical connection to the land that matters, but the emotional and cultural bond that never fades. It lingers in the way we speak, the food we eat, and the values we uphold. Even if we find ourselves in a different country, a different continent, we still carry pieces of Africa with us. That connection is rooted in the experiences, the struggles, and the triumphs that have shaped us. We may leave Africa, but it never truly leaves us. This bond goes beyond nostalgia. It is the essence of who we are. It shapes our perspective on the world and defines how we relate to others. The sounds of Africa, the rhythm of the drums, the warmth of the sun, and the vastness of the plains, they are all part of our DNA. Every step we take, Every decision we make is influenced by the land that raised us. We may try to assimilate into new environments, but the African spirit within us ensures we are always different, unique, and grounded in our origins. Our sense of belonging to Africa is a quiet, unspoken truth. It's the pride we feel when we hear someone speak our native language, or when we meet fellow Africans abroad. It's the feeling of connection when we see African art or hear African music. It's an acknowledgement that no matter where we are, we share something unbreakable with others who have walked the same path. This sense of shared history, shared heritage, and shared humanity keeps Africa alive in our heart. For those of us living far from home, this connection often grows even stronger. The further we get from Africa, the more we cherish the parts of it we've carried with us. We find ourselves yearning for the taste of traditional foods, the laughter of family, or the warmth of an African sunset. These longings are not simply for the physical things. They are a reflection of our deeper connection to the soul of Africa. The essence of home cannot be replaced by anything else. It's not just about the place, it's about the people, the culture, and the spirit that continue to shape us. Africa's spirit is like a river that flows within us, whether we're near or far from the continent. It is always with us, guiding us, reminding us of where we come from. Even in moments of hardship or doubt, that connection serves as a source of strength. The knowledge that we come from a place rich in history, resilience, and beauty gives us the courage to move forward no matter the challenges. In the end, Africa is not just a physical place we leave behind. It is an integral part of who we are. The bond we share with it is unbreakable. It lives on in our memories, in our actions, and in the way we carry the story of Africa with us wherever we go. The journey may take us far from the land, but the spirit of Africa will always be with us, guiding us through life. Africa's cultural heritage is a gift that transcends time and space. The traditions, languages, and values passed down through generations remain deeply embedded in our souls, following us wherever we go. Even if we leave the continent, we carry Africa with us, in the way we express ourselves, in the way we connect with others, and in the way we navigate the world around us. Africa shapes our worldview in profound ways, imbuing us with a sense of identity, pride, and resilience that is uniquely African. From the rhythm of the drum to the storytelling around the fire, the cultural practices of Africa are rich and diverse, yet interconnected by a common thread of shared experiences. These traditions don't just fade with time. They continue to shape who we are and how we see the world. The melodies of our heritage, whether passed through songs, dances, or oral traditions, remain alive in our minds. Each beat, each phrase, carries with it a history, a lesson, a moment in time that is preserved for future generations. The languages of Africa, in their countless forms, are also a crucial part of this cultural inheritance. Whether it's Swahili, Yoruba, Zulu, or Amharic, each language holds the keys to understanding a unique worldview. Language is not just a tool for communication, it's a lens through which we see the world. The proverbs, idioms, and expressions that are a part of our languages offer insights into the values, beliefs, and priorities of African cultures. These sayings carry deep wisdom, grounded in centuries of lived experience. When we speak, we don't just articulate thoughts, we breathe life into the values of our ancestors, who have shared their stories through these words for generations. Africa also teaches us the importance of values like respect, family, community, and unity. These values are woven into the very fabric of daily life. In many African communities, the collective well-being often takes precedence over individual desires. This sense of communal responsibility helps nurture a culture of cooperation, where everyone's needs are considered and supported. It is not just about the self, but about the group, the tribe, the nation. This belief in interconnectedness informs the way we live our lives, and it shows up in the way we treat others, with kindness, generosity, and empathy. The sense of Ubuntu, I am because we are, guides us to acknowledge our shared humanity, and this mindset influences how we interact with people from all walks of life. Even in new environments, these values and traditions never leave us. We may have adapted to new ways of life, but we never forget the lessons learned from our heritage. Whether it's the respect for elders, the importance of community gatherings, or the reverence for nature, these values continue to define our actions and relationships. We may celebrate different holidays, speak in different languages, or adopt new customs, but our core identity remains anchored in the cultural heritage passed down from our African ancestors. Africa also shapes the way we approach challenges. From enduring hardship to finding joy in the simplest moments, the resilience instilled by African culture helps us face adversity with courage and strength. The stories of survival, triumph, and perseverance are part of our collective memory. They serve as a reminder that no matter where we are, we carry the strength of our ancestors with us, giving us the power to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. In essence, Africa's cultural heritage is not just a part of our past, it is the foundation of our present and the guiding force for our future. It shapes the way we see ourselves, the way we relate to others, and the way we approach life's challenges. No matter where we go, Africa's traditions, languages, and values continue to guide us, making us uniquely African, no matter the distance or time that separates us from the land of our birth. Africa is a continent that has known its share of adversity, yet it is also a land that stands as a beacon of resilience and strength. The people of Africa have endured and thrived through countless challenges, from colonialism and slavery to political upheavals and economic struggles. Despite these hardships, the spirit of Africa has remained unbroken. This resilience, this ability to rise from the ashes and continue moving forward, is not just a historical fact, it is a living, breathing quality that flows through the veins of every African, regardless of where they are in the world. The strength of Africa is not merely a product of its history, but an embodiment of its people's ability to adapt, innovate, and persevere. In the face of difficulty, Africans have always found ways to survive, to fight for justice, and to build better futures. This resilience is deeply rooted in the culture and history of the continent. From the resistance against colonial powers to the everyday struggles of rural communities, Africa's story is one of endurance. The perseverance of its people in times of injustice, oppression, and scarcity demonstrates a profound inner strength that is passed down from generation to generation. This resilience is woven into the fabric of African societies, whether it's in the rural villages or bustling cities. In every corner of the continent, Africans face obstacles, yet they never allow these challenges to define them. From the face of poverty to the harshest environments, Africa teaches the world how to be strong and resourceful. Through this, Africans have developed a unique ability to turn hardship into an opportunity for growth, transformation, and change. The way people endure in the midst of challenges is a testament to their unshakable resolve. The essence of African resilience can be found in the stories of countless individuals who have faced adversity head-on. Whether it's Nelson Mandela's long struggle against apartheid, Wangari Maathai's tireless work in environmental conservation, or the everyday people who work tirelessly to support their families in the face of poverty. The common thread is a refusal to give up. Resilience in Africa is not just about surviving. It's about thriving despite the odds, finding ways to improve, to help others, and to build a better future for the next generation. The impact of this resilience is far-reaching. It is not just a trait of Africans who live on the continent, but one that extends to the African diaspora across the globe. African immigrants, no matter where they settle, carry with them the lessons learned from generations of hardship and survival. These lessons of resilience become part of their identity, a constant reminder that no matter the struggles they may face in their new homes, they are capable of overcoming them. Moreover, Africa's resilience is not only about the individual, but also about the collective strength of communities. In the African worldview, the concept of Ubuntu, I am because we are, encapsulates the idea that strength lies in unity. It's about working together to overcome hardship and lifting each other up in times of need. This sense of community helps individuals weather personal storms, and it strengthens society as a whole. When one person suffers, the community feels it, and the collective will to help is what makes Africa's resilience so powerful. Africa's resilience teaches us that no challenge is insurmountable. No matter what the world throws at us, we can rise, rebuild, and renew. This strength is not just a reflection of the past, it is a living force, carried in the hearts and minds of millions. It gives us the courage to rise above adversity, to meet every challenge with determination, and to never lose hope. In this way, Africa remains a symbol of the enduring strength of the human spirit, one that continues to inspire and empower the world. The African philosophy of Ubuntu, encapsulated by the phrase, "I am because we are," speaks to a fundamental truth that transcends cultures and borders. It reminds us that our identity is not solely an individual construct, but is deeply intertwined with the well-being of others. Ubuntu teaches us that we are inherently connected to one another, and the well-being of one person is tied to the well-being of all. This profound belief in interconnectedness lies at the heart of many African communities, shaping the way people live, work, and interact with each other. At its core, Ubuntu emphasizes the importance of community over the individual. It is a reminder that no person exists in isolation. We are all part of a larger, interconnected whole. The philosophy rejects the notion of self-centered individualism and instead promotes the idea that we are strongest when we work together, support one another, and uplift our communities. This idea runs deep in African culture, where relationships and social bonds are highly valued, and the collective good often takes precedence over personal interests. The spirit of Ubuntu fosters a sense of mutual responsibility and compassion. It teaches us to view the struggles and successes of others as our own. When someone is in need, Ubuntu urges us to step forward and offer a hand, whether through emotional support, material help, or simply being present. The philosophy doesn't just encourage charity, it is about building strong, caring relationships where people share in each other's joys and burdens. It instills the belief that when one person thrives, the entire community thrives. Conversely, when one suffers, we all suffer. Ubuntu calls for a collective commitment to improving the lives of others, creating a deep sense of solidarity and empathy. This spirit of community also means that we are responsible for our actions and their impact on others. Ubuntu reminds us that our behavior does not only affect ourselves, but ripples out to those around us. Every decision, every action is a reflection of our interconnectedness, and through our interactions, we contribute to the collective energy of the community. This accountability encourages people to be considerate, kind, and supportive, knowing that the health of the community depends on the health of each individual. In African communities, the idea of Ubuntu is manifested in many ways, from village life, where everyone plays a role in caring for children and the elderly, to the communal approach to farming or problem solving. Ubuntu is present in daily life. It is reflected in practices such as sharing meals, collective celebrations, and supporting one another during difficult times. It is this sense of we that permeates the social fabric, making individuals feel secure, valued, and loved. In the diaspora, Ubuntu is still alive, though it sometimes takes different forms in diverse societies. For African immigrants and their communities around the world, the spirit of Ubuntu is a powerful force that helps maintain a sense of identity and belonging. The importance of staying connected to roots, sharing experiences, and offering support to fellow Africans, whether through cultural events, mutual aid, or simple solidarity, is an extension of this philosophy. Even in environments where individualism is emphasized, the essence of Ubuntu serves as a reminder of the strength and power that comes from working together. Ubuntu is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life that deeply influences how we relate to others, how we build communities, and how we navigate the complexities of the world. It urges us to put ourselves in others' shoes, to care for the collective, and to understand that our individual success is not truly meaningful unless it contributes to the success of those around us. In a world often driven by competition and division, the spirit of Ubuntu offers a refreshing perspective on what it means to be truly human. to recognize that we are all connected, that our fates are bound together, and that we are only truly whole when we support each other. This timeless philosophy remains embedded in the hearts of all those who carry the African spirit, guiding us to live with compassion, unity, and respect for all. Africa's influence on the world is profound, reaching far beyond its geographical boundaries. The rhythm, music, and art of Africa are not merely cultural expressions. They are powerful forces that have shaped and continue to shape the global landscape. Wherever we go, we carry the heartbeat of Africa with us, whether consciously or not. This influence permeates everything from fashion to dance, literature to film, and even modern global music genres. Africa's cultural contributions resonate worldwide, enriching societies with its vibrancy, creativity, and depth while challenging traditional norms and perspectives. The rhythm and music of Africa are the foundation of many global musical genres. From jazz to blues, reggae to hip-hop, African rhythms have deeply influenced the evolution of music across continents. The use of complex polyrhythms and percussion, which are central to African musical traditions, can be heard in the music of artists all over the world. The syncopated beats that are a hallmark of African music have transcended the African continent, seeping into the fabric of mainstream global music. African musicians, whether in the form of iconic legends like Fela Kuti, Miriam Makeba, or Hugh Masekela, or modern innovators like Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Tiwa Savage, continue to bring the spirit of Africa to the global stage, infusing global music with its unique rhythms, melodies, and sensibility. The influence of Africa extends beyond music into the realm of art. African art, with its bold colors, geometric patterns, and symbolic representations, has inspired artists around the world. From Picasso to Jean-Michel Basquiat, many Western artists have been influenced by the vibrant aesthetics of African masks, sculptures, and textiles. African art challenges traditional Western notions of beauty and representation, offering new ways of seeing the world. Today, African art is celebrated globally, with museums, galleries, and auction houses showcasing works from African artists who are redefining contemporary art. The global recognition of African art has helped elevate African culture on the world stage, offering fresh perspectives and artistic innovations that resonate with people of all backgrounds. Africa's cultural influence is also seen in global fashion. The continent's rich history of textiles, beadwork, and intricate design has made its way into international fashion trends. Designers like Duro Alowu, Umusi, and Stella Jean have gained recognition for incorporating African patterns, prints, and materials into their collections. African speakered fabrics such as kente cloth, mud cloth, and Ankara prints have become staples in global fashion, influencing everything from haute couture to streetwear. The bold, colorful designs of African fashion are a celebration of cultural identity and heritage, and they remind the world of Africa's ability to innovate and influence across industries. In addition to the arts, Africa has also influenced literature and film. African writers like Chinua Achebe, Wole Soyinka, and Ngugi wa Thiong'o have contributed profoundly to world literature, offering narratives that highlight the complexities of African identity, colonialism, and post-colonial struggles. Their works have shaped global discourse, challenging stereotypes, and providing alternative narratives that offer depth and nuance. Similarly, African cinema, through directors such as Asmane Sembene, Abderrahmane Sissoko, and Ama Asante, has brought African stories to the global screen. Telling stories that often go untold in mainstream media, African filmmakers highlight issues such as migration, diaspora, and cultural identity, while also showcasing the richness and diversity of African life. Beyond the arts, Africa's influence on the world also manifests in its impact on global movements. The African diaspora has played a crucial role in shaping political and social movements worldwide, from the civil rights struggle in the United States to the anti-apartheid movement in South Africa. Figures like Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., and Angela Davis have left a lasting mark on the fight for justice, equality, and human rights. African philosophies of resistance, unity, and empowerment continue to inspire global movements for social change, with the spirit of Pan-Africanism serving as a foundation for solidarity and collective action. Africa's influence on the world is undeniable. Its music, art, fashion, literature, and philosophies continue to shape global culture, enriching the collective human experience with its diversity, creativity, and resilience. As we carry the heartbeat of Africa within us, we not only honor its rich legacy, but also contribute to its ongoing impact on the world. Whether through the rhythms that move us or the ideas that challenge us, Africa's cultural force remains a guiding light, inspiring us all to embrace diversity and celebrate the beauty of our shared humanity. Home is a feeling, not a place. While Africa is a specific physical location on the map, its true essence goes far beyond geographic boundaries. The concept of home is deeply rooted in the emotions, memories, and connections that shape our sense of belonging. For many Africans, home is not defined solely by the land they come from, but by the warmth, wisdom, and essence of their culture that they carry with them wherever they go. This connection to home, to Africa, is something that lives in our hearts, continuously shaping who we are, no matter how far we wander from the continent. When we think of home, it is often not just the physical surroundings that matter, but the feelings of safety, familiarity, and comfort. Africa, for many of us, is not just a place where we were born or grew up. It is a place of deep emotional resonance. It's in the sound of familiar voices, the laughter of family, the embrace of a community, and the smells of our favorite foods. These sensory experiences, deeply ingrained in our memories, are the threads that bind us to the idea of home. Even when we are thousands of miles away, we carry those feelings with us, tucked away in the corners of our minds, reminding us of where we come from. The warmth of Africa is a presence that never truly leaves us. Whether it's the scorching heat of the Sahara or the gentle breeze of coastal regions, the African sun leaves an indelible mark on our souls. It is a warmth that goes beyond temperature, extending to the people, the culture, and the land. This warmth is a sense of belonging that we take with us wherever we go. It's felt in our smiles, our greetings, and the way we interact with others. The warmth of Africa is a constant reminder that no matter where we are never far from home. Moreover, the wisdom passed down through generations is another core element of what makes Africa feel like home. Africa's wisdom is woven into the very fabric of its cultures, spoken in proverbs, songs, and stories that have stood the test of time. These teachings, often rooted in respect, patience, community, and resilience, guide us wherever we find ourselves. They are not just cultural artifacts, they are lessons that continue to shape our values, decisions, and relationships. The ability to adapt to challenges, to honor our elders, and to cherish our communities is a timeless gift that Africa has bestowed upon us. Even in distant lands, this wisdom remains our compass, helping us navigate life with integrity and purpose. Africa's essence is found in the interconnectedness that defines the continent. In Africa, relationships are not just about proximity. They are about connection, support, and shared responsibility. This sense of interconnectedness follows us everywhere. When we step into new environments, we carry with us an understanding of community, the deep knowledge that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Whether we are surrounded by family or strangers, we understand that it is the connections we build with others that truly make us feel at home. But home is also a spirit. It is found in the unity of a people, the collective memory of a land, and the shared experiences that bond us together no matter where we go. Even in cities far from Africa, where the hustle and bustle of life often feels disconnected, we can still find home in the shared humanity we experience with others. The African spirit of Ubuntu, I am because we are, is a testament to this. It's the understanding that no matter the distance, we are all part of the same human family, and our collective well-being depends on the well-being of others. In the end, home is not just a location on a map. It is a feeling, a sense of belonging, a deep-rooted connection to our past and a living force that continues to guide us through life. Africa may be where our physical journey began, but its spirit travels with us, continuously shaping our journey wherever we are. The warmth, wisdom, and essence of Africa live within us, making sure that no matter where we go, home is always just a heartbeat away.